Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Rummenigge, and that's Hones! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. He's been picked out. Turan. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good run down the left. Roberto Carlos. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Lahm is flagged offside. And it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And they've got rid. What a throw in. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's had it nicked away. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Can he finish? It's there! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
De Jong. Pressure coming in from all directions. Rummenigge did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's one! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Araujo.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lam touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Rummenigge! It's in! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Played towards the other side. We are into stoppage time. Rummenigge. Gullit. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Thuram. Bellingham.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
De Jong. So what can they make of this? Gets a good foot in there. Messi. And here's Gullit. And it's Messi. That's a throw. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gullit. He's had a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's De Jong. Vieira. Gullit. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played. And he's there to clear it.
The attendance in this match was
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets into some space. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has been clubbed away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
And here's Messi.
Number 22.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Manes. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Mbappe.
He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Araujo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham is herring after that one. Gerrard. Now it's Bale. And it's Messi. Pull it.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Luis Suarez. And that's... Has a go! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on the field is
Vietnam
number
go into the
18,
lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril.
Substitution in
It's been a
progress.
joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is a great ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. Vietnam must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's gone for goal. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match. Corner number 2 then. Gerrard plays it short. Bale stood his ground strongly. That is lovely. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Belts one. And that is wildly off target. Nesta. And that was very necessary. And that is that. Vietnam pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your reflections then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
We have already started here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, Frankie de Jong is one of the more complete midfielders around, Peter.
Yes, he is.
Great vision, great passer, great at recovering and recycling.
And we saw all of that, of course, when he became a...
Luis Suarez! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Great chance!
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hullet.
Swept in. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style!
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Could be danger here.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
"15 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge
Has a go! He scores!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That's a nicely weighted pass. Nicked it back promptly, and he's found a way past, and Hullet!
It's in! and they are cruising away.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here.
Can he put it away?
Oh, brilliant save.
Vietnam were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, well played. That's a decent clearance.
Pull it. And the shot!
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. Hernes. De Jong delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Messi. He can run onto that. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. Nice intercept. And the first half is done. And we're off again. Vietnam didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Courtois gets rid without sophistication. And it's Messi. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
Hits one! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam are having a ball here. And here's Hullet. Oh, what has happened here?
And here's a chance. Oh, denied at the last.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Hullet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good ball!
Can he finish? That's another chance! They've scored! How many? Just how many?